down with y'all real quick, have a quick little Q2 update, and just let y'all know what I've been doing while I've been gone for 4 months, basically all of Q2. Number one, okay, last time I was up here, I was trading London session. I had to stop doing that, y'all. London session, it just literally decreased my quality of life, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Trading London session on the East Coast is very difficult for the average person. I thought I could do it, and I did do it for like a couple months, maybe like a few months, but I had to stop that. I had to be real with myself and really ask myself, like, am I gonna persevere on my trading journey like this? Am I gonna persevere on this journey, going to bed at 6 p.m. every day, trying to wake up at 2:30, don't got time to talk to family, talk to friends or loved ones? Like, am I really going to do that? No, I can't trade New York because I'd be working full time now. I can't trade London because not sustainable. So my only other option was Asian session. So yes, I am an Asian session trader now. And that's also the reason I wasn't really posting that much, y'all, because I could not, like, something in my heart at the time was not sitting right. Like, I was spending so many hours editing, and I'm like, what am I doing? I need to be on the charts right now. Like, switching to a new session, that's like, you know, things be different when you switch to other sessions. So I need to focus on trading. So that's why I had to stop posting for a minute. And although I did not really want to, I had to make that sacrifice for trading. I believe I started trading Asian session in April, so basically beginning of Q2. And that adjusting to this new session actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I mentioned in a previous video that I did not really want to trade Asian session, which is why I was gonna attempt London. And I was just very close-minded towards Asian session, honestly. But after I sat down and really gave it a chance and back tested the trades and actually took some trades in Asian session, I was like, actually, I kind of like this. Like, I could do this. Another thing that I switched in Q2 was my risk management style. So y'all know I'm a pretty risk averse trader. I'm very conservative with my risk. Even on challenges, I be risking so low, and that's why it be taking me so long to get through them. But I kind of wanted to challenge myself to increase my risk tolerance a little bit more, because I mean, I feel like I have room to risk more, especially if I'm basing it off the quality of setups that I'm taking. So previously my range for my risk was between like 200 to 300 at max. Now I have a slightly larger range for my risk. I've been more intentional with matching my risk to the quality of setup that I'm taking, instead of just staying at like this base amount and always risking the same amount on every trade. And I've really enjoyed that. One thing I noticed on this challenge I'm taking currently right now, I'm taking a Myfundedfutures challenge right now. I'm gonna update y'all on the top set one in a second. But on the challenge I'm taking right now, I was able to increase profit a little bit faster than I was previously, and that is because I risked heavier on those A grade or B grade setups. And I also noticed that my losses have been way smaller than my wins. And that's another thing I noticed when I was reviewing trades from Q1. Q1 was pretty decent, but my losses, they were like kind of equal to my wins, which makes sense. Like, if I'm using like the same risk every trade, always going for a 1-to-1, if I take a loss and I take a win, they're gonna be about equal. And even sometimes they'll be a little bit larger just because of mental things. My losses are typically on the lower quality setups, and off rip, I already know I'm risking way lower on the lower quality setup. So that has been a really positive change that I saw in Q2. Going back to what I mentioned earlier, my Top Step account, y'all, I had to cancel that account. Like, for real, I had to cancel that account, because y'all know I started that challenge back in March of last year. I cannot trade on that no more, bro. I needed a fresh start so bad, so freaking bad. Honestly, I feel like I've been enjoying trading on Myfundedfutures more than Top Steps. Trading Asian session has been like inflaming me, if you will. It's been nice to trade a different session, one when I can actually be awake and be focused. I definitely can see the benefit of switching my session now, only because it's been nice to get that experience trading in London, and now even trading in Asian session. It's definitely brought me more comfort knowing that I can trade any session and not have like a drastic change to my results or anything like that. It's been like reigniting my love for trading, not gonna lie. Seeing the price action in Asian session, seeing how gold and NAS reacted in Asian session. I always traded NAS. Like, I've been trading NAS for years, but gold I just started trading I think this year, and I was trading it in New York. And it's just very interesting to see how they move in Asian session compared to New York session, and to make those comparisons. And I've also been very loving the challenge of changing my perspective when I'm trading, because you know, when you're trading New York session, you can kind of expect certain things to happen. Like you have the news events, you have 9:30 or New York Stock Exchange open, you have those things that are going to happen pretty consistently, and you kind of know what to expect a little bit when it comes to the price action you're probably going to see at those times on certain days, NFP week, on Fridays, that type of thing. But in Asian session, it's not really like that. I'm not gonna like ramble too much. I mean, trading is very repetitive. Nothing else has really changed for real. I still trade the same way, same setups. And I guess just to sum up quarter two, it was relatively kind of good. Like, not too much now, not too much, because I mean, nothing drastic, but it's been pretty good. So I'm looking forward to quarter three, hoping I can maintain the positive things I did last month, keep on managing my risk, using this dynamic risk, not be scared to go on heavier for those A-grade setups, not be scared to fail a challenge. I cannot be holding on to these challenges this long. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to do that anymore. I just don't want to be afraid to put on heavier risk and maybe take like heavier losses if God wills it for that day. I figured that before I end this video, I will give y'all a quick update on where I am in the current challenge that I'm taking right now. So let's briefly look at that. This is my current challenge I'm on. I'm up a little bit, 65% to locking the balance with the end of the day drawdown, so that's good. I'm currently kind of halfway through to the profit target. I'll give y'all another update whenever something interesting happens with the account. And also, while we're on the topic of challenges and prop firms right now, I'm just curious on y'all's personal experience and opinions when it comes to trading prop firms versus trading your personal account. When do y'all personally, because I know it varies from each person, but if y'all would like to share in the comments, when do y'all feel like it's the right time to switch to personal? Sometimes I feel like, and I've talked about this too with other traders, they would say like, I'm trading on these accounts and passing accounts, but then I feel it's like those profits I made on the challenge, I could have just made that in my personal. But on the flip side, trading with the prop firms can be maybe, depending on who the person is, maybe a little bit easier on your psychology, because you're not risking your own funds. You can just make the little payment and then trade on their account, and you could play around with the risk and play around with different things without having to take those risks on your own capital. But then also on the personal account, you get the freedom. You don't have to deal with the rules, or all the profits you do make can just go straight into the personal account. You can just lock in on compounding that if you wanted to. I'm just interested in y'all's point of view and what y'all are doing with your journey. You know, when are y'all going to switch to personal? Are you ever going to switch to personal, or are you just going to keep milking the prop firms? But yeah, I appreciate y'all. If y'all watched through this video, appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you once again for coming along with me on this trading journey. I will see y'all in the next video. And if nobody has told you yet, let me be the one to tell you that someone has faith in you, and that someone is me. With love, I will see y'all in the next video. I haven't done that in so long.